Hello everybody and welcome to another cool YouTube video. In this video we discuss Python algorithm to print the even or odd number in a particular range. So we are dealing with this algorithm. So what I mean is, if you are inputting a number, so you give starting point that is 4 and the ending point that is 15. So you get the values, the odd values in the range like 5, 7, 9, 11, 13 and 15. And with this we are dealing with these three cases. So the case number 1 in this is when we no need of an ending point. That means if we are giving 10 to 20, so we get the values 10, 12, 14, 16, 18. And the second case in this we are dealing is when no need of a starting point. That means 10 to 20, so 12, 14, 16, 18, 20. And the third case is the no need of a starting and ending point both. And what about if we enter a text? Let's just start with this algorithm. So first we define a function, numbers. So name of your function is numbers, and we pass two parameters, a starting point and an ending point. And in this function we apply a for loop. So for I in range, and we give a starting point and a ending point, and ending plus 1. Okay, so the case number 1 is, so we are dealing with the case number 1, that is when we need a starting and ending point both. Okay, we need both starting and ending point. So we apply a if statement, and let's just make a condition that we need even numbers. You can try for odd also, but I am taking an example of even number. So we know that even numbers has the 0 remainder. So we say if I %2 equal 0. That means if I is an even number, so we will print the I and end is equal to comma. That means every number will be separated by comma. And if the case is else, we just pass if we get a odd number. Let's just take this first case. So numbers, and we write 10, 20. So we got the value 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20. That is in the range of this. So that is the first case when we need both starting and ending point. Let's discuss the second case. Okay, or if we want 100 to 200 in this, so we get the values also 100 to 200. All we need to do is to change the parameter and these values. Let me just show you more examples. So 100 to 198, we get these values in the range. This function, this algorithm is 50% valid now. Okay, and the second case is the second case is when we don't need an ending point. I will show you the example. So the second case is when we are inputting like the 12 to 20, we get 12, 14, 16 and 18, not 20. So how you can deal with this? So, and we don't need an ending point, that is a ending point which is a 20. Okay, so we use this ending plus 1, just changing the loop conditions, and now we can see the output. We got 100 to 196, values are in the range of 100 to 196. 198 is not there, that means ending point is not there. Let's discuss the next case. So the next case is when we need a starting point, when we don't need a starting point. So if we don't need a starting point but we need a ending point, how you can deal with this? We don't need a starting point but we need a ending point. So we will do actually here is we don't need 12 but we need 20. And let me just change this. So we need 20 and we don't need 12. So we just making our loop starting plus 1. That means we are starting with 101. So 101 is not an even number, so it will go 102 and just print the values. And this algorithm is valid in this case. Let's just discuss if we use starting plus 1 and ending plus 1. So we got 102 and 198. That's also is important when we don't need starting point and ending point both. Okay, so that's the final case. Okay, when we don't need both starting point and ending point. So final case is when we just give 12 to 20, so we don't get the starting point and a ending point, not ending and starting point. So we do is just starting plus 1 and ending plus 1, ending like this. Just we need to do is to print this, and now you can see we got the values 102 to 196. We got the values. We don't get the 100 and 198 in the output. That's valid. Let's just discuss the final exception of this case. So there is also a case when you enter not a number, you enter a text. Okay, so if we enter a text, this will give me an error. So we make use of a try and except statement in this case. So we make a try and except. That means if you are enter a text or a string, that is a string. So if you are entering that string, you got the error. So we will say accept and print error. And let's just check this. So we say 100 comma hello, and that prints me the error. That is all about this algorithm. In the next video, we will discuss more algorithms, more videos and more tutorials on this. So thank you for watching this video. Like, share and subscribe my channel for Python, JavaScript and machine learning videos. You can follow me on Twitter. Subscribe my channel. Thank you for watching.